Hello everyone and welcome to VVS Modeling YouTube channel. My name is Sebastian and I'm gonna present to you a new product from my friends at Offset Scale Models. Offset Scale Models is a relatively new company on the market and is specializing in making kits and accessories using latest 3D printing technology and quality resin casting. What we have here in front of us today is a scale model kit of a Russian naval tow tractor in 1/72 scale. The company released the same kit in 1/48 scale a while ago and has decided to downscale it now to 1/72 and even 1/44 scale. This model will be a nice addition to any Russian naval aircraft or helicopter diorama. The packaging of the model is rather simple: a white tall cardboard box with two 3D CAD pictures of the tow tractor and a warning that this model is not suitable for children under 14 years old, which is understandable because this is a multimedia kit which requires some experience and some care with materials. As you can see, we get a Ziploc bag full of resin parts in the kit, as well as color printed instructions, some photo etched parts, and last but not least water slide decals. The decals are printed in gloss and are opaque and in register. There is an option to build any of the 4 tow tractors that appear on Kuznetsov's deck. Also, there are some instrument decals present on this sheet. Let's take a look at the photo etched parts next. As you can see, there is a small photo etched fret that includes the grated plates, the steering wheel, some instrument panel details, as well as a small star that can be put on the hood of the tractor. Let's take a look at the resin parts next. By far the largest piece is the body of the tractor itself. It is casted really nicely with no defections in the resin. Also, if you look at those grills, they are really nice and should look great when the model will be finished. There is a small defect on the left side inside the mud guards, which will need to be cleaned, but it shouldn't pose too many problems. All in all, a very nice casting, and with all the holes for the details like the lights. As I said before, cleaning the model won't be too much of a hassle. Basically, most of the work will be the removing of the pouring block and those anomalies I mentioned before. Wheel hubs look really nice as well. Nicely deep with 3D printed details like nuts and screws, which will look great under a coat of paint and some wash. The wheels are next. As you can see, they are not weighted, but The thread of the tire is made really nicely and will look great when finished, and you can still send off a little spot on the bottom of the tire to make it look better if you wish so. The next two parts that look like covers for something are actually parts of the driver's seat. These 3D prints that I've had in my set were actually from something else and are not usually part of the tow tractor kit. And last but not least, we have all the lights made out of clear resin, which looks really clear and should look great under some coat of transparent paint. Let's check the instructions next. As you can see, they are pretty simple, and as there is not a lot of parts and cleaning up to do, this should be a quickly built kit. As you can see, those two plates or covers are actually really the parts of the driver's seat, and this white part is actually the bottom part of the model. On the next page we have the photo etched diagram, and as you can see, it is not really up to the standard of other instructions. There was some printing mishap as it appears, although it is still clear and shouldn't provide much problems to any modeler deciding to build this kit. And on the third page you can see just exploited 3D CAD views of the kit, while on the fourth page there is decals, placement instructions, as well as painting instructions, which are provided in the codes for Mr. Paint, acrylic and lacquers, as well as Gunze, Mr. Color and Amomic. With the release of tow tractors, Offset Scale Models decided to provide the modelers with some crew as well. So we have this Russian naval crew set of 3 figures, the driver for the tow tractor, as well as 2 deck crew members, one standing and one posed in the step. Let's take a look at the driver figure. It looks really nicely casted with nice details on the uniform and the clothing, as well as on the face, and minimal cleanup will be required. Same also goes for the standing figure. While the figure in the step will need slightly more cleaning, but nothing drastic. These figures are the same as the kit, made via 3D technology, so basically CAD designed, 3D printed masters and then poured from a quality resin. I would like to thank Stefan and Grega for sending me this review sample, and if you're interested in offset scale models, check the links below.